In this video, I'm going to teach you how I sent 1,000 automated DMs on Instagram to quality leads every single day. You can copy me, do this exact same thing. I'm literally gonna show you the inside of the software that I use. It's not mine, by the way. I'm not plugging anything. So yeah, let's go. Basically, before I show you the software, I'm just gonna explain to you kind of how this works. If you haven't done really good cold outreach before, everyone's tried, but not many people are good at it. So, look, I'll make this really quick. Step one, you gotta define your audience and identify your target market. I mean, this is the basics of business, so make sure you have that down. After that, you gotta find leads that target the market. So leads can be warm leads or cold leads. Obviously, if you're doing cold outreach, it's likely that you scraped someone else's account, and then that scrape turned into, the list that you're doing outreach to, and that's cold. But if you're doing warm, it's people who have interacted with you, you're sending DMs to them. So just briefly, I'm gonna actually go onto Instagram, and I am going to find someone to scrape. So let's just do Hormozy. Let's do Hormozy. Now, I wouldn't normally do it from him. Just for the sake of this example, I think it would make more sense. I'm gonna click my extension that I use to export followers or whatever, and I'll drag this over so you guys can see, start parsing, and then boom. What that's going to do is actually scrape 50 of his followers every 5 seconds because the delay is 5,000 milliseconds. So as you can see, found 50 profiles. I wouldn't do this. I would scrape a smaller niche person if you're looking for coaches or whatever, but let's just act like we're doing something where people are interested in business and haven't gotten into it. So I'm not gonna let it scrape all the way to like 2,000 because it'd take too long. So I'm just gonna save this to CSV. You can see 200 profiles are found. Save to CSV. It's gonna open right here. I'm gonna copy the usernames. Boom. Now what you can do is you can actually put these into a spreadsheet, and then you can do Control F and scrape it for a keyword. So you can do Control F and then coach, like if you're targeting coaches, and then that will actually allow you to only message coaches. But for the sake of this example, I'm just gonna use that list right there and then show you through there. So I'm gonna copy their usernames, boom, and then boom, we have our list to now scrape, if you will. Now, what I'm gonna do is kind of keep walking you guys through how to do this. So as you can see, if you're reaching out to warm leads, you got to know who's in your audience, right? People who know you, people who are in your audience are warm leads. They could be friends, previous customers, contacts, followers on Instagram who you've been nurturing, whatever. And cold leads, obviously, people who don't know who you are. That's why it's so much more difficult to build trust, and there's so much skill to it. So for cold leads, you're gonna wanna use hashtags, you're gonna wanna search for usernames like I just did with Hormozy. You're gonna wanna use the software that is called Appify if you wanna just like scrape data from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Appify can do that. I don't use it, but it is something good, and it's really, really cheap, which is why I put it in here. And the difference matters because it changes how the DM is perceived. So if you're DMing warm leads, you wanna be more casual. If you're DMing cold leads, you wanna be kind of more direct. So step two is obviously personalizing your message. And you have to craft something that you can scale, but that also seems pretty genuine. So I'm gonna walk you guys through like 3 different examples and put them into the cold DMs. Here's the software. I use it for my accounts. My setters use it to automate my accounts. I'm just gonna do this for test 1 YT vid. So I know what I'm doing. Let's start it off low so we don't, break Instagram's limits and then slowly go up. It's gonna work from 8 to 10 p.m. By the way, I'm gonna leave the link in the description for the software. It is my affiliate link. I just be transparent for that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just add in the raw file that we copied earlier. All these usernames, they're not gonna be good leads because I didn't take the time to filter them, or a VA didn't, but whatever. Hormozy following 200. Create, boom. So now that's literally the targets that we're gonna be automatically messaging through Instagram. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So there's 3 ways you can do this. With that group of people who's not gonna be too specific, I would put a message like this: yo, just saw the new reel, whatever, dope stuff. Just kind of get into a conversation. This is a good message. It seems casual. It seems like you actually watch their content, whatever. If you wanna Trojan horse yourself in, I would do something like that's a question about what you do, but it's not like saying, hey, I'm gonna pitch you. So like something that's like, yo, real talk, bro, how's outreach been treating you? I've been hearing a lot of people say they're hitting walls lately. That's gonna open someone up, have them talk to you about their business if you're targeting those leads. And you're gonna get an opportunity to sell if they respond. Now, something that's super direct is something like this. This is what my setter uses when we're DMing warm people. So, yo, what's going on? First name, how's it going? I made this video for entrepreneurs like you who want to scale their high ticket offers because obviously that's who I help. This is a DM that we use. It's pretty much solves these key problems: lack of a scalable system for client acquisition, time-consuming manual tasks, ensuring consistent lead flow, whatever. I've already helped many people scale, and then we leave 2 examples. I took them out of the video, but we tagged 2 people on Instagram, and then I'd be happy to send you the video, literally just offering them something free, but they know they're kind of going to be pitched if they like it. And yeah, so that's kind of how that works. Let me fix the spacing. Boom. So yeah, continue. And then for these, you can just add some random stuff. I usually do 5 variants of like this. So we can switch this and do, hey, first name, just saw the new reel, good perspective, how is biz? And then like, I don't really want to fill this out, so I'm just going to put hey, but that's a horrible message. I just want to make it quick for the video. Adding follow-ups. I have used the eyes emoji, so like I'm not going to type it, but just eyes. But let me know, exclamation point. Now, by the way, this software automatically will send it 24 hours after the first message if the person doesn't respond, which is super cool. And it knows whether it responds or not. Hey, let me know, man. You good? I mean, these are not bad, or these are bad follow-ups, but it's just for the sake of the video. And then like just first name. Boom, continue. So now it's going to take us to Instagram accounts. Let's just like act like I put it on my account. I'm not going to because I have something active right now, but I would just flip this switch and then continue, and it'd literally be done. That's all you have to do to use this. That's how I send all these DMs every single day on Instagram. It's pretty awesome, not going to lie. I don't really have to do anything, and then my setter just takes care of the conversations. Step 3, automate delivery. I already kind of showed you that. And I'm going to leave the link in the description once again to use that tool I just showed you. And yeah, so step 4 is simply just like track everything daily. You can use a spreadsheet that just shows like how many messages you've sent, how many got seen, how many got replies, how many Calendlies you've sent, and then how many appointments got booked. And then that'll be able to kind of show you where to improve. So if you're getting messages seen but not getting positive replies, you're either DMing the wrong people or your message is terrible. If you're getting positive replies and people are wanting your Calendly and then not booking, it's because they don't trust you enough, they don't like your account enough to actually put the effort into book a call with you. They don't care. And if you want to learn more about how these 3 work, I have a video called How I Book 10 Sales Calls Per Week. I'm not gonna lie, I book more than that. So yeah, but I think it was a good title. You can copy that strategy. I go more into kind of how to handle the conversations once you're in them in that video. So go ahead, check it out. But I hope you got value from this video. Let me know in the comment sections what kind of videos you want later, and peace out. See you in the next one.